I got to turn one of those lights away because I can't read the board if we get anything on the board.
We good to go?
Yeah, we're live.
What's good, everybody? This is The Hump. I am Franchise Cam. My man, Moan Lovers in the building.
What's happening? What's going on?
All right, so I got to like to say an obscure reference, but
I wasn't finished saying my greetings to the people.
Are you going to get all the time in the world to greet? I just want to say something to you from the bottom of my heart. From the Grammy. I mean.
Thank you, sir.
What do they call the movie awards? That's like that's the Oscars.
Golden Globes.
Well, Golden Globes is one of them, but I think it's the Oscars. From the Oscars, super movie extreme, winning all the awards, Cabin Boy, to you. These pipes are clean. Okay.
These pipes are clean, man.
All right, so what's going on? Franchise Cam, my man, Moan Lovers in the building, man. What's going on? How's your week go, man?
Everything is going beautiful. Everything's going good. Had a good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to the great state of Georgia.
Was it really the state? I mean, but
Yeah,
it was like
state.
you didn't. All right.
It was a state. How was your weekend? How was your week?
Man, it was cool, man.
What up, SP?
Got some running in, man. Like I'm running a marathon in a couple of weeks, man. So I'm like getting my body together for that. I just ran, man. Just ran. Did you run any this weekend?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure you didn't. You stay hydrated. Anyway, all right. So we got like an incredible show today, man. We got my man Tristan Lamar coming in. We're going to talk about mental health today, but he's going to take a different spin on it. I shouldn't say different spin, but a different way of healing for mental health. We're going to get into that like big time because a lot of stuff is going on. A lot of people's energy is just off or in the wrong direction. So we're going to see if we can get y'all straightened out or get you to the place where you get straightened out or maybe find out some things you didn't know. I wanted to ask you about a term though before a man called in.
You got to look it up to ask me about it?
No, I want to say it right because I went to Collinwood. So I don't want to like say it wrong.
Shoot.
Okay.
You want to give out the number real quick so that people know the number?
216-772-3393 is the number to call in. 216-772-3393 is the number to call in. That's crazy because I didn't even know the number before we went on the air. I just memorized it that quick.
You're good. You're good at what you do. What is the term would you like to discuss, sir?
Have you ever heard of a term called the Hegelian dialect?
Hegelian dialect.
One more time. The Hegelian dialect.
You sure you're saying it correctly?
I'm absolutely sure I'm saying it correctly.
What is it in reference to?
Just over a plan. A plan.
I'm not familiar with that term.
Okay. So basically what it is, you could debate on how it's been used or who's used it before. It was about people that were like trying to call civil demise, like contradictions between each kind of groups or whatever. Like maybe like a warlord to use it to make other people go against other people just to give him more control or whatever. Mm-hmm. So the reason that came to mind today and why I wanted to talk about it later, because like we got our guest calling in a minute, is just like it's always a reason for people to divide. And I feel like this country right now is more divided than it's ever been for different reasons. So, I mean, we'll talk about it a little bit later, but just something to put in your bread basket for later on today. All right,
we can do that.
Well, actually, my caller just said he's not going to call into 805. But the reason I brought it up, I know we've had discussions off the air about people's like mind state or whatever, like with the vaccine and, to be vaccinated or to wear masks and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, the divide to me is just like ridiculous, man. Free will doesn't mean. I don't understand why people say free will all the time, where they don't want to oblige other people their free will. I don't get it.
I believe we talked about this before. We talked about how they divide everything by class.
Class and race are the stuff that we're usually used to,
But they do everything. They do religion. They do politics. They divide everything because the most dangerous as people are the collective. So if people are all on the same accord and pushing the same agenda and pushing towards the same things or trying to right some of the wrongs, and that's what's dangerous. That's why they divide people. That's why they keep people in fear, and that's why they keep people dependent on the government because it's all control.
Yeah, it's just like I watch I'm a CNN junkie. Even though I don't believe everything that's put on CNN, I just kind of like
So why do you
watching it.
watch it if you don't believe anything you put on there?
Perspective, perspective. Like I mean, I watch a lot of stuff that I watch shows, news programs I don't even like just to get perspective. Sometimes I just want to know what other people are thinking or how they're thinking. Sometimes, but this whole
This is just all the way the way they spin it. Like they just put their spin on everything.
yeah, I mean like sometimes like you'll have a like this whole Afghanistan stuff, like you'll get a different perspective from Fox News than you get from CNN. You know, and it's like it's still the same story, but everybody has their different twists and turns, or they figure
Yeah, the way
how they feel about it and blah 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 blah.
like the way they did Capitol riots.
I think that is our caller calling in.
Take it away.
Calling line, who this?
Hey, how's it going, man? It's Tristan Lamar. How's it going?
Tristan, what's going on with you, brother?
Chilling. What's going on, Kev?
First of all, congratulations to your family. Y'all expected a new one, man. I'm glad. You know, I'm happy. Hope everybody comes be healthy and everything. First and foremost. So we brought you in today, man. We talking about a little bit about mental health and just health in general, man. And first and foremost, let everybody know what your company's about and what you do.
Okay, absolutely, man. So my name is Tristan Lamar. I'm with the Honeycomb Crystal Shop.etsy.com. And what we do is we actually sell copper wrap healing crystals. Each one of our crystals are meant to deal with different your different energies that you exist in mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. So if you have any ailments, any fears, doubts, worries, traumas, uncertainties, PTSDs, OCDs, childhood traumas that you haven't really healed from, any anxiety, depression, you know, a lot of those internal battles that people go through that they don't really say too much about, but that internal world is still active, it's still going. So what we do is I also perform Reiki. I'm a second degree Reiki practitioner. So I work with the subtle energies that you exist in. And we do what's called energetic alignment. And in our energetic alignments, we go through to see if you have anything going on from your third eye or from your crown or from the top of your head, all the way down to your feet or your root chakra, or if you have any fears or worries or things that like are holding you back. We hope to assist, bring you back to balance, bring you back to harmony, even in times of turbulence.
Okay, so like I know a lot of people like listening at home and stuff, and like they're wondering like, you know, how do you tell when like if you feel like your energy is off? I mean, what are some signs?
Well, a lot of times, a lot of people feel a sense of uncertainty, especially about things to come. They feel a lot of times stagnation, where they feel like they should be applying more energy to a task, or they should be being more creative without having blockages and things like that. And when they experience that, they experience imbalances. A lot of times, chemical imbalances. And when you are emotionally or mentally imbalanced enough, it will always trickle down to the physical. So then a lot of times people start feeling things like digestive problems, and that right there is in your gut, like your solar plexus. So a lot of times people feel things like those physical symptoms, but those physical symptoms always stem from something deeper.
Okay. So like say if like I feel like I'm suffering from something, you know, it could be anything. Walk me through how you would attack it. Like if I'm just walking up and say, you know what, I feel like I'm balanced. What do you do?
Okay, so let's say, so when I have my sessions where they come up to a pop-up shop and they'll say, hey, and I'll tell them, hey, I do readings, where readings are where I sense the subtle energies that exist within you. So they'll say, well, I've been experiencing headaches, okay? And so from there, what I do with my Reiki and with my energy work, I do what's called intuitive channeling. So intuitive channeling is when I open up pretty much my heart chakra or my heart energy center, and I pretty much allow my reality to be kind of repressed, and I impress your feelings onto me. So if you ever heard of an empath, somebody who can really feel other people's emotions and things like that. I'm a very heavy empath, and so I use that empathicness to my ability. And so I read through people's eyes, I read through their emotions and things like that, and I sense and I feel things. And so as I start to feel them, I describe it to them, and they pretty much confirm the things that we say. So let's say this: they say I'm having headaches. Their headaches a lot of times will be due to them not being able to listen to themselves, to trust themselves, and that what they think is a headache is really something that's going down in their solar plexus, which is their gut. So in your gut is your emotional epicenter. That's where your emotions lie. That's where your intuition is also. So a lot of times people say, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going in my life, and it causes me to have those physical symptoms of sleeplessness, headaches, of not being able to remember dreams or recall them in the next day, of second guessing, third, fourth, fifth guessing, and that comes when you're not able to listen to your intuition, which is in your gut. So you start to overthink or use your brain for a function that is not meant for. Your brain is meant to analyze and interpret, but your gut is meant to guide you and lead you. And so a lot of times people their solar plexus are out of order. Either they're very too emotional to give off too much energy, or their diet is off. They're not getting much electricity in their diet. They're not getting as much air, as much oxygen in their blood to enrich their blood to stimulate that healthy flow. So those are the kind of ways that I get. I would jump from somebody saying I have a headache to letting them know that it may be something going on with their gut or their solar plexus or their digestion.
Okay. All right. So, one of the things like that people like think about, like when some of the keywords when you say chakra or herbalistic like medicine and stuff like that, people get to worry. You're not about to like cut a chicken up or nothing like in front of them and be like, let me read your spirit or nothing like that. This is all like, energy transference, correct?
Correct. It's everything. Every single person, every single living thing, non-living thing has a sort of spirit around it. It has something permeated around it, and it's so very subtle that people don't really pay attention to it. But it's in people. It's almost like that animating factor, and so people don't pay attention enough and read those subtle energies that exist. But it's in everything and around everything, and we just use those energies. We just see and interpret those energies. There's no like cutting chicks' heads off and doing all of that other, stuff like that. But it's more or less just kind of paying attention and being more in flow and in tune and connecting with that subtle frequency that exists within everybody.
Okay, and one more question for you before I let you get out of here and go heal the rest of the world. So where did you like learn or hone your skills? How did you know that you were this, and how did you figure out that that was going to be a way that you can help people?
And so as I started to actually understand more things about myself, I started to go on that internal search for myself. And as I started to come into my spiritual awakening, I started to realize that a lot of the things that I had been told about myself and a lot of things that we've been told about our lives and who we are and what we're capable of doing, it's been a very lukewarm version of what we really can do, even in the physical. And then I started my journey with hundreds and hundreds of hours of lectures, more occult knowledge about who we are. Went into the not just like religion, out of religion, more into spirituality, more back into the ancients about how they did things, about how they ran their society, then back into how they got their knowledge and things like that. And I started realizing again that things just weren't as they seemed. So as I started to do more experimentation and more research and stuff within my own self, so I would find things out, and then I would literally research it myself. I would do the practices myself to see if it's true in my own life. And the more that I practiced, the more I worked for it, the more I developed, the more I started to take my own energy seriously, the more these things started to open up, and the more that subtle world that kind of exists behind us came more to my forefront, to my vision, if that makes sense.
It does. It does. So thank you. I mean, T. I mean, like we've been friends for a little while, man, and I'm really like happy to get you in on the show, man. Talking about and you're gonna be at the pop up this weekend, man, at the Embassy Suites.
You already know, man.
So I mean, so like I'm about to do the read for that, man. As soon as like let you get out of here, man. But like once again, tell everybody where they can reach you. Tell them how they can get in contact and if they need your services, check you out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, the name is Tristan Lamar. If you guys wanted to reach me on my social media, you guys can go to Instagram and reach me at Here for Your Healing. That's Here, the number 4, Your Healing. On there, I have all of my list of services, prices, everything that we do, our hand-wrapped crystals, and everything that all of our services that we have. Again, we practice nothing but self-love and understanding, compassion, and power. So if you are in the arena of taking yourself seriously, loving and caring for yourself, then come drop us a line, come tune and tap in, okay?
All right, real quick. One day we're just gonna do a show and we're gonna talk about everybody at the Hilton. All right. Anyway, all right, man. Thank you. Listen, I can still be petty too. All right,
man, you better.
But yeah, thanks, man, T, for calling in, man. I will definitely see you this weekend, man. Once again, they will be at the pop up this weekend at the Embassy Suite. That's from 1 to 7. Y'all come in, hang out, and we're gonna kick it. All right, T, man. I'll holler at you in a minute, and thanks for calling in, bro.
Much appreciated. Thank you. Take care, bro.
Late. So I was gonna do with Tristan Lamar, man. It's a real cool cat, man. Real cool cat, man.
Sounds cool. Very interesting guy.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like, energy, man, is like a crazy thing, though, man. Like, you ever notice, like, sometimes, like, how your energy can just be transferred? Like, for example, like, sometimes if I'm mad at one thing, I can, like, start thinking about other things I'm mad about. You ever feel like that? Like, ever? Mm-hmm. You know, like it's just like, so energy is just so important, like getting in the right frame of mind and, you know, whatever. You know, that's why I was so happy that you transferred all the energy you transferred this weekend and you was able to form Voltron and be a better person.
It's not amusing. We are not amused.
I am. That was for me. That's an inside joke. Literally.
I liked it.
Thank you. Thank you, T. Thank you, T. You don't even know the whole thing yet.
Curse you. Of course you do, Cursive T.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Hey, you know, T, I mean, real before we get all the way into like our show today, so you made a comment last night and you had $250,000 worth of women. Like, could you give me like a number?
Yeah, the breakdown.
Yeah.
I got one that's around 100,000.
Okay, 100,000. Like, all right. So wait. Before you move there, so like, where is she on the team though? She's high. She's high ranking.
She's
like almost half.
She was active duty, but she alumni now.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, and she would be.
Yeah. And then I got one that's 80,000.
Oh, 80 and 100.
Yeah. I'm trying to get higher, man.
Okay.
Then the rest I told you it's a bunch of earned incomes, you know, but it adds up.
Couple Section 8s.
Yeah, they reoccurring. They don't be on every episode, but they pop up every now and then.
Yeah,
every
I mean,
season.
and you need that, man, because sometimes, you know, that half, you know, paying for them stamps halfway, you know, helps a lot.
Man, that's the team, man. You know, they sustain me.
But real talk though, so man, you just don't know, man. If you got $15, $30 worth of groceries, sound good. Real talk, like I am in the works, man, of putting something together for us, man. Like a big comedy show, man. So like just keep sharpening your tools, man.
I'm keeping them sharp. I can't wait, man. I'm excited.
Keep sharpening your tools. I actually did some writing, man, last week.
What? So,
yes, I wrote and wrote. And I was gonna like say some of it today, but wasn't none of that shit funny. So like it was like one of them things, you ever like write something, you be like, oh, this gonna kill. And then you get in the mirror and you say, like, oh, that ain't gonna kill.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that ain't gonna kill. We're not killing here. So.
Yeah. And you'd be surprised though. They said this is like the only way to practice it is to do it, you know? So you gotta throw it out there and see what the people think.
That's what's up. Hey, Jacqueline, she's watching the show. What's up? That's what we're actually gonna we're gonna do the show at her venue. So that's gonna be super dope. Super dope. I'm excited. So is it like a lot of young heads out here doing comedy, man?
Oh yeah, the internet got everybody thinking that they funny.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Is there a lot of young kids out here doing comedy that are funny?
It's a few, you know what I'm saying? But it's been a big wave of just cats, just whatever, trying to do it. But stand up and internet funny is two different things.
It is. It is. It's different when, and also like even though open mics are where you hone your skills, but paid shows and open mics are a completely different kind of comedy too.
See, I wouldn't know about that. Ain't nobody paid me for it yet.
Are you kidding me, man? That's the best, man.
Well, look, lead the way, OG. I want to get
That's
there.
the best, man. That's the best. Cause then make sure you get the money first, though. Like,
Right.
you get the money first.
Like, no, you got booed. No money for you.
No. Yeah, get the money first. That way, then you're free. Like, so if you get booed off stage, you still got your money. So, speaking from experience. But anyway, so we were before we went into my man T, we were talking about the divisiveness in the world today, being divided, and like one of the big things right now is like the vaccine and not the vaccine and masks. And where you at on that, T?
I'm a big proponent of doing what I want to do, and I don't like being told I have to do anything. But some people, if you're susceptible, wear a mask. Or if you got like you recovered a disease or you old, I think you should wear it. But I don't like I have to wear it. So, but yeah, I don't knock anybody who does.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the hate though. Where you at with that, love? What just the hate in general, not the choices, the hate from either side.
Oh, that's what people do. Like, they just whatever is different from them, whatever they don't agree with, whatever is not in line with what they do, it's easy to not like it, to hate on it. Or that's also another thing that I wanted to talk about. I was posting on Facebook too. Like, people get having an opinion or voicing your opinion or making a statement confused with hating. And it's like, just because you have an opinion about something that doesn't align with everybody else's, then you're a hater. I actually talked to a lot of people, non-vaccinated, vaccinated people, and most of them, the people that I know, respect the other person's point of view. Like, I do this because of this. I don't expect everybody else to do it because it doesn't work for everybody. Mm-hmm. And that's the way it's supposed to be. But most people, that's it. That's just the way of the world. The way the world's been conditioned to, if it doesn't align with your thoughts, your feelings, your values, then it's wrong, it's bad. So that's where the hate comes from. Like, it comes from ignorance.
Some people so where I'm at, like if you don't want the shot, that's fine. Mm-hmm. If you want the shot, that's fine. It's just like calling somebody stupid for either way. It's just, to me, that's when you take it over the line.
But like I said, that's what they do, though.
It's just it makes no sense to me. I guess it do make sense but it's like that on all decisions, though, man. Everybody think their decision is the decision.
Yeah, because everybody think, well, like I said, what works best for them works for everybody else. My situation is not your situation. My health is not your health. My body is not your body. Do what's best for you.
Like, full disclosure, I took the shot. I mean, I told you about I took the shot.
Dummy.
But thank you. I took the shot, but it wasn't because of me afraid of being sick.
Got the free $100.
No, we didn't get $100. No, anyway, I need to log on somewhere and get my $100. But it's my mom. My mom is susceptible to it. Mm-hmm. And I've been around my mom. Well, I've been around my mom a lot lately. Mm-hmm. So I just, I did it lightweight for her in a sense, because I mean, even though it's not really protecting her, but I just kind of.
So if you, so that's just my question. Like I said, you do it for her, that's fine, but you can still spread it.
Absolutely,
to her,
absolutely. I'm just kind of putting barriers up, as many barriers as I can, because I would hate to have that, around me. But then again, that's why I wear masks too, though. Like, I still mask up when I go in stores and stuff like that. So, I mean, to each his own.
That's the one thing I'll say about traveling this weekend, being in being at Cleveland and then being in another major airport. Like, everybody had their mask on. Like, everybody.
And to me, masks are enough.
But
masks are enough.
Like, it doesn't really. But I mean, if you look into, like you said, the science of it, or the meta, it really doesn't stop anything. The mask that they tell you to wear, the mask that the CDC tell you to wear, it keeps particulates from going. It keeps you from spreading particulates out of your mouth, but it doesn't keep you from taking them in.
Right, but
if it's particulates or droplets, you have to have your eyes covered, you have to have your ears covered. It goes into all your orifices.
But if it's me and you with masks on, we're better prepared for it. Not completely prepared.
But if it's me and you with mask on and I have it, or somebody else has it, or it's coming from, like you said, droplets or something, you're still breathing it in.
I feel like it'd be very irresponsible for you to have it and give it to me. I'm just playing. I don't know.
I mean, you can have it. You definitely can have it.
But I mean, it's just like it's just so crazy, man. How they're just like making this out to be the next big thing. Another thing I wanted to talk about, like this is gonna be, we did talk about this like off the air. This
What's up, Joe?
Afghanistan
What's up,
stuff,
Coach?
man. Like I don't care about they helping these people from the other country or whatever, man. But they are like so into these immigrants, man. I don't get it. I mean, I'm not knocking them. But it's like all these people on the border of Mexico trying to get in. But what is about these people that are more important than those people? That's what I don't get. I ain't understanding that. Maybe I'm being hateful, whatever. But I don't see why they are more important. They was like, well, these people are about to die. Some of these people from Mexico, they don't want to be killed by gangs. So I don't know.
I mean, it's a cartel. I mean, anytime you look at stuff like that, like you said, we have people here. We have Skid Row here. We have homeless people here that we don't take care of. We have homeless veterans here that we don't take care of. So, like, I see all that stuff, like I said, with the Afghanistan refugees now, and it's just.
I mean, this governor's like, bring them here.
I don't.
They're like, hey, we'll take them.
People.
We got room for 20,000. Airbnb is giving them free living quarters, man.
Free living quarters. A lot. Yeah, there's money in that.
It's like they won't even get free living quarters to people that are like on Skid Row here.
That's what I'm saying. So.
It's amazing, man.
I don't know. I think it's just above my pay grade. I don't know why they do it.
Your show pay grade or your job pay grade?
My show pay grade is pretty. Show pay grade is pretty low. It's definitely above my job pay grade.
Don't do that.
But it's definitely for, like I said, it's definitely for favors and money. They don't have very rarely do they have anybody's people. They don't have their best interests at heart. They don't care about the people. There's something behind that. There's some political figure, political move behind that. The reason why they're doing it. So we're just not given that information. We just don't know that information. So
I just think it's just jacked, man. It's like, and that's part of like getting into the divisiveness, man. That's another thing dividing people, man. Yeah. What do you do? Like, do you just choose a side, or you just stay out of it? I mean,
don't got nothing to do with me. I just stay out of it.
I don't know.
Anytime you get stuff like that, for me, there's just more pressing stuff close to home. There's more pressing stuff. The same way they'll tell you take care of your home first, take care of your marriage, take care of your family first before you try to go out and help anybody else. I feel the same way about America. That's what America should do.
America?
Yeah.
That's that Atlanta from this weekend, boy.
That's what America.
The down south, boy.
I was calling it that before I went there, but whatever.
I never heard you say it, so I'm just saying you could have.
Atlanta was beautiful though.
Yeah, so I mean, like, what's the biggest trait from Atlanta this weekend that you would like to bring to Cleveland, other than weather?
The biggest trait from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean, but you
Nothing.
No, I mean that you would be like more comfortable, like if it was here instead of like will make you more comfortable here.
My godson.
Okay. I'm not saying y'all love the godson. I mean,
it's cool. Like I like to visit places like that. I wouldn't never want to live there.
But you said it was kind of like easier socially down there for you, correct?
Oh, the women. That's what you said.
Yeah,
the women.
yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, that's the airport though, so they could have been from anywhere. It's not just Atlanta. They're coming there. You know, they're flying people in and flying people out. So just their airport. If I could bring their airport here, I would do it.
Hey, if you're in Atlanta, man, make sure you check the neck.
I would hang out in their airports on the weekend. We had Atlanta.
Listen, we'll have none of that talk here, sir. We'll have none of that talk here.
I meant to see if her adenoids was swollen because she might have the virus.
Oh, okay. Choke the neck.
Jacqueline, Devin.
I can't see none of the comments. I ain't wearing my glasses today, so
That light's pretty bright too. So.
T, can you see the comments?
I was smiling earlier.
Could you read them
it was
for
really
us,
big.
please?
Yeah, David Betts said absolutely beautiful crystals. Oh, he's talking about the crystals. And good or bad decision, I believe he's asking about the vaccine though.
Who said that?
Devin Betts.
Devin. That's my daughter.
Devin the daughter.
Devin the daughter Betts.
So it's definitely not a he.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking Devin the dude when I saw the Devin.
Yeah,
that's kind of
thanks,
anyway,
T.
So
we'll talk after the show.
Hey, did y'all see that Pfizer? They got the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine.
Absolutely, I did.
It's going to be mandatory next. You know that, right?
Don't matter to me.
They're going to try. They're going to push it.
Don't matter to me. So,
Do we got anything?
so I'm assuming that you're not vaccinated, T?
I am not.
Why would you assume that? Why would you just throw that out there about Crazy T?
He just don't seem like a vaccinated type of dude.
He doesn't seem like he
He's
protects
the type of
himself.
dude that he would like roll with herpes.
He doesn't seem like he protects himself.
I just look irresponsible.
That's the first thing I seen when I see Crazy T. Like, very
It's
unclean.
like what are
Very
you doing?
unclean guy.
Condoms, you crazy. I can get my weight up. Listen, you having this baby. But so you're not vaccinated.
Nah, I was suspect at first, but now it's like I haven't seen nobody have anything crazy reactions. I really don't have a good reason not to get it besides I'm lazy and I don't want to.
Okay, that's cool. A lot of people around you been getting it.
Oh yeah, my mom been on my ass. She's like, when you gonna go get your shot, baby? You know. But I'm like, yeah.
You're a grown ass man. You ain't got to take no shot. Even if your mama make you take no, you ain't take shit.
Don't you get me in trouble.
Grown ass
Cam.
man.
Don't
You
get
a
me in trouble
grown
with my
ass
mama.
man. Shoot. Now this man take a shot and he got 250,000 worth of women out here. And I ain't got to take a shot for nothing.
Are you going to do your live reads today, sir?
None of. Oh, sorry. I was on a tangent, man.
It was.
We got a
Wasn't.
pop up this weekend, man.
Trust me when I say it wasn't that good.
We got a pop up this weekend, man, at Embassy Suite from 1 to 6. It's gonna have a whole bunch of different vendors there, man. Tristan Lamar is gonna be there. Him and his goddess with the crystals and stuff, man. We've been doing been a part of a lot of them, man. But a couple of other people that are gonna be there is Jazzy Scrubs and things, Unforgettable Styles. I believe that's a clothing, and Exquisitely Chick Picnic. That sounds interesting. Exquisitely Chick Picnic. What you think that is, love?
Are you pronouncing it correctly?
I went to
Exquisitely-
Collarwood, so I mean,
Exquisitely what?
Chick Picnic.
Exquisitely Chick Picnic.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like fancy picnicking?
All right, so time out. When last time you been on a picnic?
When I was dating the one girl we went to therapy with, the one chick. that was my last picnic.
Hey T,
That's,
Yeah.
listen, man. I know this is way off the show, but every time you got to mention this chick, right?
You gotta
I got to tell the story, right?
You're terrible.
All right, so him and this young lady, they were in a semi-committed relationship, correct?
It was
Or
committed.
fully committed.
It was committed.
Fully committed. So they were having like some relationship issues, which relationships do have.
Correct.
So they seeked counseling. Did you go to Treasure on this one? Oh,
I think she
referred you
came
to.
No, she can't. It was Treasure, but I think Treasure kind of recruited us. I think.
Okay,
So
so
we'll probably talk about it on the show, or either on the show or after the show. And she kind of was like, "Yo,
okay, so he went to a friend of the show, Treasure Smith, and he went for counseling, right?
licensed counselor."
Licensed counselor, really good. She can work out. Like, listen, she can get your number to 300,000 like in a week. So he goes to counseling, and they have a counseling session. I don't know exactly what was said. He told me some of the stuff, but I'm not going to put that out there. But so like when they left counseling, and they were in the parking lot about to leave, he politely knocks on her window, and be like, you know what? You ain't got to come back here no more. We done. He dumped her in the parking lot of counseling.
Right after therapy.
Right after therapy. Like,
Well, actually, the therapy set we was in therapy, but the energy was so bad the therapist kicked us out. She's like, "Y'all can go." Like after like 5 minutes, she's like, "Y'all can go."
Jesus.
It might have been done anyway then, man.
I mean, but you dump her in the parking lot?
Yeah.
That
Why
dude.
not?
Y'all wonder why I call this dude heartless, man. This dude is heartless sometimes.
I'm
man.
definitely not heartless.
Sometimes. You can be heartless sometimes.
Nah, I'm good. She deserved it.
All right. Jesus.
I
Sorry.
don't know why that tickled you so much.
Because it's just. Could you imagine you like, you know what? Listen, we on the right.
Let's tell the whole story. The therapist dumped me too.
Yeah. That happened.
After she said, "You guys are interested, I'm gonna put you in my book," and then she dumps me.
Oh.
At least off Facebook.
Could you imagine sitting in the parking lot, right? Thinking, you know what? Maybe my relationship is not perfect. But we're in therapy. We're working on a better plan. We're trying to get this together. And right as you like turn it, I don't know if you had to push a button, start or key, whatever. When she turns the key, and then you hear, "Yo, don't worry about it no more." That's cold. Could have texted her ran on the way home, man.
Text her. Like,
I mean,
what?
it was the moment. Not that it happened. It was the moment.
Did you see her hemming and hawing in the car? Like, you know what? Don't even worry.
Listen,
about it.
She was on the phone. She was talking to somebody on the phone.
I guarantee you, he pulled off before her. I guarantee he pulled off for her. She said that, like this.
Yeah, she was on
She
the
was
phone,
like,
so I was just like, hey,
Girl,
hey,
this,
don't worry
hold on.
about
She
it.
was like, this how it went. This how it went. Because I know she's on the phone. She's like, hold on, girl. He coming. This nigga coming to the window right now. Probably gonna beg for me to come over his house tonight and talk about cooking me some dinner and something like that. Hold on, girl. I'm gonna put it on speaker. I'm gonna put it on speaker.
What is she, an 80s sitcom?
She's like, I'm about to put it on speaker, girl. Hold on. Listen to this nigga bed. We don't have to do this no more.
I'll call you back.
Yeah, she's like, young up quick. Who's that? What, did he just say, "I'll call you back, girl"? What did she say after that? She's like, okay. Oh, she was just like,
I mean, I just kind of wasn't nothing to say. I was kind of giving her a bye.
you turned around, you didn't even give her a response?
Nah, I went to my car.
Jesus. That's dope. That's radio gold right there, buddy. I wish I could just like get that.
Yeah, that was it. It was kind of, we don't have to do this more, a little wave, and back to the car.
Jesus.
You ever have a jerky breakup, Cam?
There's probably women out there that he still think they go with him because he ain't broke up with him. He probably got his 8th grade
I'm
girlfriend.
in like 9 relationships right now. No,
his 8th grade girlfriend waiting for him to call back.
like he like Cam. You know, those are like I don't think I ever really broke up with anybody. Like for real. Like normally it's like, you know, we just know what it is. You know, I mean, I think
most of the time people know what it is. I just say it.
I think I just never like got to that point where I had to be like, you know what, let's not do this no more. I just like we just kind of like stopped doing it. You know what I mean?
You just said you're going to get a pack of cigarettes and then disappear?
No, I don't think it's ever been like, I don't know.
Oh, yes, he says they set up romantic and fun picnics.
Oh, that's what's
It's a
up.
service. That's what I said. That's what I guessed.
All right.
I am picnics.
I think
There was a time where one of my younger cousins, he would call, like, I'm trying to get rid of this chick. What should I do? I'm just the dude to call to get rid of people. He's like, yeah. Like, tell me what I do.
I'm trying to think if I ever had I don't think I ever had like a bitter breakup. High school. I think I had one in high school.
And that girl still waiting for you to call back.
Yeah, well, no.
She's still waiting for you to call.
She actually dumped me. And I didn't understand why. And I mean, you know what I said to her? She's like, you know what? I don't want to be together no more. And you know, what do you think my response was?
Boo-hoo?
I said, for what? I was like, I don't understand. Where did this come from? But I mean, that's about it. Yeah. Because listen, this is the Titanic of relationships right here, Jack. When my ship gone down, it's gone down. Ain't nobody looking at. They just trying to save the bodies, man. We have me and Love got this old saying. Like I usually text them, and and it's usually 3 words or 4 words. Boom goes the dynamite.
Like, oh, I know it's going down.
When that happens,
down.
that's it. You know, it's just really not like a precursor. You had any bad breakups, T?
I mean, they all suck, but
Not all of them. Some of them are like
on Moan's line. Like it was this girl I knew it was over with, but like the day I decided to break up with her, her dad died. So I'm like, but he wasn't really in her life, so I'm like, if he can abandon her, so can I.
Like normal guys would think that, like, let me call it off. T, like, this is my chance.
Since you already in this place, let me help you out.
You already grieving. Go ahead.
You know, oh man, that's deep.
So does that buy you some time? Like, if you have a death for someone close, and does that buy people time?
I think it makes you not a jerk. I mean, I don't know about buying you time. Don't make you not a jerk. I mean,
I'm talking about the other person. Like, does that buy them, some time of you can't receive any more bad news for a certain period?
a little bit. I mean, but most of the time people know. Like, have you ever been in a relationship where it was
That's
over?
what I said. It's over. It's already. It's been over.
And they didn't know it was over. You just knew it was over.
Pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, that's probably, we just talked about it. He was knocking on the
Pretty
window.
sure.
He's like, hey. You know,
but I think that's
whole
what
counseling thing.
I think
don't
that's what
worry
most
about it.
relationships. I think one person know it's over way before the other person, or way before it's over. And they're just making their escape plan.
That's like the hardest thing for me, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's the hardest thing for me.
What, making an
Especially,
escape plan?
especially if somebody's into you, and you got to be like, you know what, this ain't working. You know, and it's like, you know, it's almost like, you know, I want it to work, but it don't work, and now I gotta like tell you it don't work. That's just hard. That's hard. No, well, for me, not for you two guys. You dumped a chick,
Nah.
a chick on her dad's funeral. I mean, when the dad died, and you dumped a chick in counseling therapy. So, guess you guys don't care.
Things happen.
Guess you guys are.
It's life.
Hey, look, I be thinking it's more merciful. It's like, I know this ain't gonna work, so it's like, let's not waste no time. I want to get you out here so you can find who you supposed
What's
to
that
be
for
with.
exactly?
And I can find mine. you
That's
know?
exactly how I felt in my last relationship. I'm like, I don't want to keep you from being with the person that you're supposed to be with. And she found dude and got engaged, and yeah, it worked
I don't
out.
know about that. Just I don't know. Like
I
y'all,
mean,
y'all-
it's a two-way street because you're holding me up too. You holding me up. For
exactly. Y'all make it sound like y'all the dude that like cutting off people's heads. Like Lisa, you got a cold, so I'm gonna get rid of this your sinuses.
No,
you know,
I'm
he's
holding-
like, I'm gonna cut your head off.
we're both
but
holding
in
each
the
other.
process, your sinus is gonna be gone.
We're both holding each other up, leading each other on. Why not just and now you can focus your energy and you be receptive of somebody else's. You know,
What's your bad relationship? Both of y'all. What's your bad relationship timetable?
as far as
Like, how long would you stay in a bad relationship if you know what's going down? Perks included.
it depends on.
Perks included.
The older I get, the shorter that timetable gets. So, I can't. I don't know. I can't do. I'm not saying like a bad day. Like, you know, people have bad days. But if the relationship is just bad, then I'm not staying in that long.
That's like
It's
2 weeks, 1 week, 1 month,
it's a week. Yeah, I mean,
hour, 5 minutes after counseling. I mean, it was.
3 days.
So T, I mean, I want you to answer the same question too, but just like, you know, I'm petty like this. I'm nosy. So it was like, how you doing? My father just died. Hey yo, since he just died, you know, can we not be together no more? How did that go?
All right, well, being all the way honest, but outside the joke, it was I found out it probably got her about an extra 10 days, almost 2 weeks. I'm like, ooh,
Look at you.
'cause I was gonna do it that day, and I'm like, you know, I'm halfway grief counselor, so I'm like, all right, come on, baby, let's,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's, see, you know what? I look at you differently now.
Yeah.
I mean, but what are those days though? Like about her 10 days, but it's like, was it those days where you just kind of like, hey, I'm just checking on you, yeah, cool, and then didn't hear from each other no more until the next day? Like you're already broken up at that point.
Yeah, and we was like halfway living together, so it was
halfway.
in-person time.
Time out. Halfway living together. I mean,
She had a whole drawer side, like,
Yeah.
or did he have a whole drawer side? Was she staying with you? You staying with her?
We both had drawers. It depends on, you know, we switched places.
so.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was like I was just trying to be there for her more as a friend after her dad
Absolutely,
died. It wasn't even
absolutely.
like the relationship, but I was just like, I don't feel like having sex, baby. I got a headache, you know, like like I'm already done.
So, wait, you wouldn't sleep with her after her dad died?
I mean, I would, but begrudgingly, just because I wasn't ready to tell
It's
the
like
whole truth.
begrudgingly. It's like, you know what, I'm going to do this.
Like, come on,
Only because
man.
your father died. Jesus. I don't know what I'm going to do with y'all, man. Next level, man. Next level. So, but before, how long would you stay in a bad relationship?
Like,
How long could you? I mean, right now, because you really don't got you got $250,000. Unless it's like the $100,000 or $80,000 chick.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to hang that
leverage.
out. You know what I mean? The credit score got to be banging.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Moan though. Like the older I get, the shorter that timetable gets. Like when I was young, I've definitely spent way more time in bad relationships than I should have. Like I already knew it was over, but I didn't have a good enough reason to break up, I thought. But now it's like your breath stinks. I can't do it. You know, it's just over with.
Jesus. Yeah, you like long? No. You
No,
like
no.
Listen. Okay. Not gonna do that to you on the air, but you are
Do what?
You are very particular about who you spend your time with. How about that?
You should be. People
You
should be.
You're absolutely right about that.
I think, I definitely think in this day and age that we live, not in an actual way, but I think in people's lives, I think people are just so disposable.
Yikes.
Like,
I mean, please break that down. Disposable.
I mean,
Disposable people. I mean,
what disposable?
they could be replaced
easily
easily?
replaced. Like their shelf life is short, and they can be easily replaced. And like I said, in someone's life, like, I'm not trying to say, people are just disposable and they have no, reason. Like, in just in my life, people are,
They're like a
disposable.
bic.
Yeah. That's-
Like
I mean, and
a
that's not just
lighter
that's
or
not
razor?
all because of me. Like people just come and go. Like people literally come and go. I can meet a chick tonight, and have a 8-hour great conversation, and think we're going to be together, and then not hear from her ever again. Like that's how life is, and it's like,
I've
what do
been
you
through
do?
that before, though.
So
I've
it's
been
like, what do you do? People are disposable. You and what do you do in this disposable? You go on to the next one.
It's true.
So until you find, something that's sustainable and you can keep going and, grow and build. But for the most part, the way I look at it, they're disposable. Like, especially in relationship wise, like in romantic relationships. You try to find people, in your life, your friends, your family, that you keep around, and then you already, even most of them, you're still dealing with a little bit of their crap. So
Baggage.
so then when you get with someone that you're choosing to be with and choosing to be more romantic with, for me it's only so much of their crap I can deal with.
It's understandable. It's understandable. Tolerance level. I get it.
I
Definitely.
mean, I don't want to sound bad. Like
No,
everybody,
I'll make you sound bad.
Everybody,
you don't have to do it.
everybody comes with baggage, so everybody comes with baggage. Everybody comes with a past. That's fine. I'm talking about people that manufacture, or people. I found out that a lot of people. I try not to just say women anymore. A lot of people, they just want to complain because it gets them attention. They don't want a solution. They just want to let everybody know I got all these problems. They don't want any solutions. So I can't deal with that. If you're just coming like I'm programmed to where you come to me with a problem and I'm programmed to that. Okay, how can I help you solve this problem? Here's a plan. Let's do this. If you're just coming to me with problem after problem after problem, and you just like having a problem, I can't deal with that.
It's a lot of that. Boy, I'm gonna say something. It's a lot of that out.
So,
it's a lot of that out there, man. Some people don't even want a solution. Some people got the solution already.
Yeah, they just don't want to. They like being.
Their solution is just their solution.
People like being broken. So I don't deal with that.
Boy, oh boy. Hey, how you doing today, T?
All right.
I mean, are we?
Hey, but no, look, I agree with you on the disposable point. Like, I've never been certain about a woman like, she's the one. It's her. Absolutely.
You're the one.
And I've always been looking for that. Maybe I grew up on TV, but I've been looking for that. I know it.
You looking for your Claire Huxtable?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've never met a woman where I'm like, oh, this is her. I know it in my heart. I've never known it.
I know it. Like, my wife was that to me. But
Facts.
I understand it took a while to get to that point. Because sometimes, to be honest, and, y'all both cool brothers, sometimes it come with knowing yourself, too.
It does.
Like, sometimes you can't find the one because you don't know who you are. You know who you are. You know what people think about you, but you don't know who you are.
Yeah, I mean that's
a good point. Fair point.
It's like
you don't know who you are, but are you open? Like, are you receptive to learning yourself? Are you trying to learn yourself? Are you just happy with being who you are?
some people are, and some people.
Like I feel like
Some people don't wanna learn
I feel like I'm
themselves.
self-aware, but I feel like I could still be better. I can still do things better. I'm not on the thing where I'm resting on my laurels of I'm good. I'm waiting for somebody to get to my level. No, I'm constantly trying to be better. I'm constantly trying to be a better person, and not even just for somebody else, just for me.
But see, the crazy part about that is that's you, and that's an incredible place to be. But like, if the person that you're
So that's why things never last.
if the person that you're trying to be with, if they ain't on that, because all right. So
don't.
I have like when I talk to my female friends and they're in a relationship, so most of them are in like long relationships, but a lot of times they try to make people projects. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're like, you know what? I like this part of this person. If I
Right.
can only build this part up, and then when that part don't build up, then they kind of like strike back at the person for not building that part up. But they never said they were gonna do that.
I would definitely rather get out of something too early than stay in something too long. I would definitely rather pull out early than pull out too late.
When I met my wife, I was
My pull-out game is exquisite.
just I was mentally okay with myself. I was happy with the place I was in mentally. So sometimes you just gotta like, I was chasing for a minute, but then I just stopped chasing, and it was like whatever falls to me, falls to me. It's just a mental place you got to get into. Like when you're happy with yourself, then they can make you happy. But sometimes people be looking for other people to make them happy, and that's when a lot of the problems come along.
So if everyone is replaceable, why commit to anything? Hence,
That's what Beyonce said.
Hence all the single people. Well, I don't even understand. Like, what's hence all the single people?
Who said that?
Devin.
Oh, I can't. I can't see the thing. I can't even see my shiny head on the board.
No, and like I said, that's just my theory. Other people don't think like that. Other people are gonna. Listen, whatever. It only takes me figuratively or literally. It only takes me one time to get busted upside the head in a relationship for me to move on. Like, I'm just not gonna accept that.
What's the term? If the juice worth the squeeze.
Yeah, that's if the juice not worth the squeeze.
Like that's
that's
my motto.
Like they say, it very rarely gets better if it's something that bad. So, I'm not gonna why even waste your time? I could be doing other things. Whoever, to everybody that wants to stay in those situations and wants to, I'm not giving CPR to dead situations.
What's the longest you've been in a relationship?
The longest?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I've known myself for 46 years.
Thanks. Relationship with another person, and not your hand.
Let's see, because I got the one dude in my head that stuttered, and the other dude Jamaican. So
look, we don't want to hear about the dudes. Like a
the
female.
longest I was in was my daughter's mom was 7 years.
7. That's a nice.
7
chunk.
consecutive.
That's a nice chunk.
Yeah, seven consecutive years, not off and on. We were together. Then we weren't. That was it.
Okay,
That's
T.
about the longest.
What's the longest you've been in a relationship? Watch. Wait, don't answer yet. My over or under with T. I'm gonna go 2.5 years. Go ahead, T. What's the longest you've been in a relationship?
I don't even want to answer because I don't like what you just said. It's 3 though. 3
I was gonna say 4.
Yeah.
But you 2.5.
3 consistent. I got 7, but after the first 3, it got off and on-ish. But 3.
I just seen that in you. I just can't see you in like an 8-9 year joint.
I think I want to. I think.
No, I didn't say you didn't want to. I just your investments though. Right. $250,000, man. She got to work for Time Warner.
Yeah. Right. The cash. Actually, Microsoft or whatever.
You know what I mean. That's what's up, man. Like 2.5. I was almost on it, man. I should have let that in Vegas.
I'm assuming that you were in your longest, but how long has it been?
We are. This isn't my longest. So, Jesus, this is about to be boom goes the dynamite right here. I usually have like an 8-year swing, so like every 8 years, like whoever I'm with, they just get tired of me.
Oh, wow.
So I'm on like year 7 right now. So
good luck.
Right.
Come be single with me and Mom. It's fun.
I'm praying. Like, you know what? If I was ever to be single again, and I'm not wanting that, I don't want that. But dude, I would just I would probably shoot myself. Like, I mean, the market right now, man, y'all dealing with so much, man. So much. Either she all the way out there or she all the way undercover. You know what I mean? It's like she all the way out there or she all the way undercover. It's like there ain't too many in betweens, man. And if you meet the ones that in between, she complaining about the ones that are all the way out there or the ones that are all the way undercover. Yep. It's like I couldn't. I wouldn't just be going crazy, man. I'd be like, like either they put all their life on social media, except for the parts they really don't want to be on social media, but they put none of their life on social media and then expect you to guess everything that they ain't do. I couldn't do it, man. God bless y'all. God bless y'all, for real.
Speaking of social media, I need everyone on the We Up Radio feed on Facebook to go to YouTube and go to We Up Radio and like and subscribe to the channel and like our videos.
Please and thank you.
What he said.
We're giving away nothing. We're giving away
But the whole archive's on there. You can catch all the past shows and everything.
That's why I said all your shows. Yeah,
we're gonna give away this half of drinking water.
I meant to say I meant to say all our shows. T. I was just a selfish bastard right there.
No, we don't promote the hump on the hump. That's all right. I wasn't mad at that. Maybe
But
we can
yeah,
make up
go-
some hump T-shirts for the folks.
We
Give
should.
them for subscribing.
Like, so
should.
who paying for it?
We'll figure it out. You know.
Okay.
Take it out of my cut.
No, well, you ain't got much cut, brother.
Got the biggest cut though. Dang, man. All right.
What's that saying?
Take it out of my cut. I need our friends, not our fans, our friends to wear our shirts.
Nah, just everybody. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't give a freak if you don't even like us. Just put the shirt on.
Huh? That's true.
Put the shirt on, man.
It's gonna be a bunch of homeless guys downtown wearing hump
Listen,
t-shirts.
I don't care. Homeless men, y'all. We promote the hump. Nothing wrong with homeless men. They had homes at some point.
Everybody standing in front of the Virgil E. Brown building loves the hump.
Listen, do that. You know, it's on one side is a bunch of men with the hump shirt on. On the other side is a bunch of women going to file for child support with the hump shirt on. I feel that.
I feel like we should be on that billboard down there by the center, like
All right.
for whatever reason.
Price it.
Mostly for child support.
Price it. Price it. Price it. Price it. Man, it's so crazy. Like when I think
Maybe.
about
No, I was gonna say maybe when I'm done paying child support, I'll put my face on the building to the fellas. Keep up the faith, fellas.
you can
Fight
do
the
it too. It's like you can do it. You
Fight the
can
good
do
fight,
it.
fellas.
Health insurance, my ass.
Just have a little red dot with 18 years in between.
T, you
saying,
got kids?
This is you.
This one.
Just one.
This is you.
They I mean, boy, girl, and age.
19-year-old daughter.
Oh,
Oh, you don't got kids.
you done.
Or a kid, yeah, and
You
paid
bu-
in full.
You about to have a little one. You about to slip up and have a little one.
Hey, don't you put that on me,
Ricky Bobby.
You
Don't
about
you
to-
put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Right.
It's gonna be 2 years from now. You're gonna see T
It
first.
depends on the chick though, cause like if it's like the $100,000 or $80,000 one, he'll have that kid.
Man,
Like,
not with
stop
them.
fronting, stop fronting.
Not with them. I
Stop.
mean, financially, yeah. Objective, yeah, but not them specifically.
You ain't gonna do it with one of the EBT cards. One.
Not them specific or Pacific, huh?
Yeah, not Pacific. The S is silent, specifically.
Like, I'm not doing it anyway.
Man, one kid. That's what's up, man.
Let me quit saying that before I slip up.
Hey, right, man. At this point, with like she 19, I'll be so mad starting over. So mad.
25 and 20? Yeah, I mean, I'm cool.
I kind of did that though. Like
They said-
I got 17 and 29.
Oh,
Yes,
that's a nice
that's
little
right.
gap in
I am-
between there.
Yeah, that's the quality of women I was running into. That was the quality of women I was running into, Jack.
That's bigger than an 8-year gap. So that I'm
Listen.
guessing it's two different moms.
Listen, I done left myself like back in the day, and women I knew that could be a good mother. I went right in there with the turkey bastard, baster. I'm gonna need that back, sister. She's like, oh, you freaky other year, hold still.
Oh, listen. After
Let my freaky self just go.
it comes out, I don't care what you do with it. It's theirs.
You know what? It's community property.
They can have it.
My name is not on it. All right, real quick, man. We got another pop-up this weekend. It's a Back to the 80s pop-up. It's going to be this Saturday from 2 to 7 at the Embassy Suite in Beechwood, Ohio. That's 3775 Park East Drive. That's 3775 Park East Drive, man. We're going to have a lot of music. There's going to be food. There's going to be raffles. The first couple of shoppers are going to get a free gift card to spend at the event. So it's Back to the 80s. So if you want to wear your Dookie Gold ropes and, kick it with, what's the shoes? What shoes you wear in the 80s?
Adidas. I was wearing Adidas and Pumas in the 80s.
What was you wearing in the 80s, T? How old are you?
Me, 39.
Oh, so in the 80s, you was wearing like baby shoes.
British Knights and LA Gears.
So I rock Diodoras, man. Y'all hear?
Yeah, I know what a Deodora is.
Yeah, I used to rock some Diodoras, man. That was like dope. Like they were kind of expensive. And I think British Knights, they were the first one to come up with the lights.
I think so.
Pumas, Diodora,
Yeah, it was mostly
Converse.
It was Pumas, Nikes.
Yeah, so like if y'all got
Adidas.
y'all got some of those like
I-
joints.
I want to say, early 80s. I think at first I was rocking Converse.
Yeah, Converse was like my shoe, my go-to shoe because they were cheap and it's all I could afford. So, but I rocked them.
Yeah. So
I rocked them. So y'all wear your Dookie Gold chains, your 80s gear, man. Come on out, man. It's like I said, it's from
Leg warmers and
2 to
headbands.
7. I mean, that's Richard Simmons.
That's the 80s.
Was Richard Simmons the 80s?
Yes.
Deal a meal. Was it? All right. So
I swear he doesn't have Tourette's.
did somebody say that? Tourette's?
So you just blurt stuff out.
That's what his thing is dealing with. All right, man. Thanks to everybody for tuning in this week, man. We enjoy you. We appreciate you, man. Share the show. Go to YouTube, weareradio.com. Like our show, man, please. And thank you. Share it to your friends.
Like all the
Give it to
shows.
everybody. Man, we trying to keep it up, man. Thank you so much, Lord. Thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate you. I am Franchise Cam.
More love.
We holler at y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.